up from the heathens, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. Coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
12. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 4 of Catch 22. Hope you're all doing well. I missed you all week. It seems like it's been forever. I always say that. Oh my gosh. I did get to see some people in chat though at the Ableton teaching with Casey Day and the cool anime thing that Hackride played, so that was awesome. Casey, are you there?
I am here. Hello, DJ ELECTRA. How are you
Hi.
doing today?
Oh, was I yelling?
No, you sound great.
How's everybody doing? How are you?
It's a week. I'm really fucking high right now on pain meds, so this should be fun. Everything is kind of spinning and warm.
Spinning and warm. I know. I'm burning up.
Wait,
Why are you on pain meds? Can we ask?
Oh, yeah. So I had a dental issue. I was getting a root canal before Christmas, and then the doctor was like, well, we'll just get it to after Christmas. And then there's a little bit of a dry socket issue going on. So, and then that doctor has then forwarded me through the system. So now I had an appointment in April. So we were looking at dry socket for multiple months. And so that has now changed. We have an appointment tomorrow morning. So I was on the phone for the last 3 days. And got an appointment. Anyway, that's boring. That could have been a phone call. But so anyway, I'm very high on painkillers, antibiotics, and all the good stuff. Try to get to tomorrow. So yeah.
Oh man, that really sucks. I'm sorry.
Listen, everyone's going through their own thing. And the good thing about teeth is it's a temporary stop at Painesville. So even though it is like level 9, level 10 pain, you can think, well, you know, it's I'm only here for a minute. So there are people that are there all the time. It kind of puts things in perspective for you. It humbles you a little bit, which, you know, the host of a demon always needs some humbling, so I'm down with it.
I hear you. My back's been killing me all week, so I get it.
Well, you know, we know why. We know why that is.
We know why.
I mean, that you'll never be able to. So this tooth thing's gonna wait. Those tits are forever, baby.
Awesome.
It is awesome. I really think. Oh, look, beautiful Electra.
Well, good. Well, oh, hi, Mel. Mel and Pandora's here. Yay. Awesome. Thanks for being here. So today we have an interesting video to show. I have an interesting video to show. And it is called Pleaseeasaur.
You just have one video today?
No, I have a couple. I also have Patty Harrison singing a song for us.
Love her.
Because we talked about her last week.
Still confused on that, but yes, I love her.
Yes, you're still confused.
Very confused, yes. Tables.
Your first trans jack off.
Yes.
And also we have.
Who said it was my first? But yes, it was a trans jack off.
Okay. Maybe not your first, though.
It was my last, I'll tell you that. No, I'm just kidding.
And we have a really good interview with WAWA, which is new.
More WAWA.
It's really good. This gets to all the juicy details from the very beginning.
I love WAWA.
I know you do.
It's a drug at this point. I need more WAWA.
More WAWA. Well, let's get started so we can get to her.
Right. Show me
So starting off with Pleaseeasaur. Why don't you come on stage?
Hello.
Hi.
You see I'm sitting in the studio? Isn't that nice?
Oh, you're all little. Are you in a throne?
What did you just say to me? Yes, I'm on a I'm on the hack right throne. I just so you can see the whole studio. And I'm not little. I'm slightly above average.
Okay, good to know.
But I'm very
Tweet it out.
I'm very, very girthy. Like girth is not recognized, I think, in the way that it should be. It should be length times girth, like some sort of formula, you know, so you could just be like, I'm 28 inches, but 16 of them lie in the girthy universe, you know.
Girth is underrated, I feel.
The girthiverse, right.
The girthiverse.
Right. The girthverse.
Oh my gosh. I have the worst cotton mouth right now.
Did you smoke some weed before the show?
I might have.
Did you take shots before the show?
Oh, yeah. I need to have one more. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, much better.
Don't let anyone tell you podcasting isn't healthy, folks. It's super healthy for you.
E equals MC boner.
Oh.
All right, so
I wonder what
let's start
Einstein
with
would
this
think of.
this video. It's gonna blow your mind.
Okay, what is it called? Pleaseeasaur?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't describe it. You just have to watch it.
Okay, because that's sort of a play on words. Here we go. I'm ready.
Yeah, it is.
The most unbelievable thing you have ever seen in your life.
I'm already in. I know what it is.
How's everybody doing tonight? Is this college or what? Well, I'm doing some stuff up here. It's really, really, really fucking cool, bro. When I say how's it going, you guys say, hey, we're great, thanks for asking. Hey, how's it going? Come on, you guys are in college, let's get this right. Hey, how's it going? Hey, we're great. Folks, I mean, what more do you gotta say?
His thing's on the
I
time
spent
thing.
more
Oh,
than
that's
half
rough.
the other night on advertising.
Yep.
I'm panicking now. Like a musician. On a loop track.
Do you guys think it should be a little louder?
Yes.
Yes. The audience agrees.
Wait, did he just
Let's pump up the volume.
Wait, what did he say?
He just did a costume change on me.
I know. How rad is that costume change?
Wait, okay, so okay, so you gotta set expectations here. Am I at a music show or am I at a comedy show? What am I at? What did I pay tickets for here?
It's both.
Well,
It's confusing though, but it's both.
Okay. Okay.
He's Pleaseeasaur, and he does musical comedy.
Okay. I'm in so far. No Bo Burnham, but let me see more.
He has initials for a name too. It's JP.
He's JP.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see more.
He's JP just practicing.
It gets worse.
Oh no.
Do you guys like to party? First question. Do you guys like luxury? Do you guys have limousines here at Florida State University? No? Never heard of a limousine before? So many people call and say, but you were because the others that you tried have either left you stranded or waiting by the door. You want a limo you can trust and one you can afford. Call and maybe scoop on your limos if it's not a problem. That's what I'm looking for, a limo that's comfy, maybe some thin like turquoise. Help me sleep at night. No problem, no problem, no problem. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Cause if you have a problem and you happen to need a limo, just give us a call. 1-800 no problem.
All right, hold on one second.
What do you think?
Is this David Collins? Are we watching David Collins?
David Collins.
David Collins. David Collins, can you sing? Also, if that's not David Collins, that's Nathan Fielder doing a Tim and Eric stand-up skit. Like, that's Nathan Fielder, but he ain't doing Nathan Fielder. He's doing Tim and Eric. So it's like we're in deep here. I don't know where you found this, but I do. Cordis is right. I do like this one. But that was David Collins.
I found this guy because I saw him live in Arcata, California, when I was in college.
Oh, people, hold on.
Yep, and I ended up going on a date with the guy.
I knew that's where it was going. Oh, you didn't let me guess. she's taken this show as a way to mock her exes. This is like the second time you've done it. I get what you're doing here, DJ Electra.
When was the first time?
Oh wait.
Did I mock an ex before?
No, not an ex. I'm sorry. But you have told me that you knew someone that we have mocked. What I'm saying is you're settling scores, and I love it.
Yes.
People, don't get on the wrong side. She will mock your comedy. Wait, so hold on. So you dated this guy? Like, can we now? We need to watch that all over again. No, okay. Let's just going forward, people with the knowledge that he did this all in front of you at some point. Or you had to maybe not this skit, but like this sort of sense.
Yes,
of humor.
he did that one.
He did this,
and I saw it before I went on a date with him. Yep.
Oh,
and the whole thing about the date,
David Collins, you got a shot, by the way. Oh, David Collins, I will give you a DJ Electra's phone number. She likes big dorks.
The whole thing with the date was it's a really bad story. Do you want to hear it?
People, put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear it. Put a 2 in the chat if fuck yeah you want to hear that. 1 or 2, yes, we want to hear it, but we need 5 ones first. Let's go. Come on, hold on. I'm putting 1 in. You fell for his act.
I fell for this act. Yes, I did.
Well, maybe she didn't. Maybe she like fell for the third guy. There was like 4 costume changes.
So,
hey, before you do that, can we say hi to Karen? Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Karen is awesome. I gotta say.
Can I play it?
Yes.
Okay, Karen. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
So rad.
Karen motherfucking Garvey. That's all that needs to be said. All right, thank you, Karen.
We love you, Karen.
Yes, a moral support through this tooth pain of mine. But anyway, back to the Nathan Fielder doing Tim and Eric that you blew after you watched the set. After you watched the comedy.
Yes.
Not before. He didn't talk his good game, and then you came to the show after and were like, oh my God, how do I get this taste out of my mouth? You watched the costume changes and still got wet for this man. Tell me the story,
Yes.
please. I'm all fucking
Well,
ears.
this was back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, maybe. I don't know what year. I can't remember. But they had like a book when you walked in, you could sign up for their newsletter email, right? So I signed up, and then I got a phone call because I put my phone number too. I got a phone call saying that I won a contest that they were having and that I won a date with JP, Pleaseeasaur.
Okay, please tell me he was running everything and this is just his dating service. This is how JP gets his women. Please,
Yes.
please tell me. No, please, it's not true.
I think so. There's no contest to win a date with him. He just picked my name, or he remembered who I was, or who knows what it was. But anyway, and he lived in Seattle.
Where did you live in?
I
Southern
lived in
California?
Arcata.
Okay, so you lived in Southern California. You want
No, I lived in Northern California.
or Northern. Okay, so that's a little better, but still, a whole state was in between you two.
Yeah.
You won a radio contest or not a radio, but like a contest to meet a guy on a date.
A contest that was not really a contest.
Right. Like people listen. Hey, is your Tinder profile a little light lately? It's because you're not throwing a contest. What are you doing? National.
So I drove through Oregon
What?
to Seattle to meet this guy and go on a date with him.
Oh, okay, hold on. We gotta stop. Nimrod, you're getting ahead of the story. That's where she went for 10. She just disappeared into the woods for 10 years in the panel van. Okay, so
He did take me to the woods too.
this is seriously though. What went? I mean, listen. I know we all listen. Guys are guilty of this. Guys will drive thousands of miles for something that lasts 30 seconds. But why would? All right, so
I was just bored, and I thought his show was good. Let's watch some more of it.
all right, people. Let's watch Mesmerized. We got this woman to squirt all over the street. Oh, I see it. I see it.
You get it now?
We have breaking news.
Pause. Press pause for 1 second.
Our news crews who are
Yeah.
Was there a moment in the show, and please tell me what that moment was that you're like, because they say a woman knows, like, yep, I'm going to sleep with this man. What costume was he wearing? If you haven't seen it yet, didn't just play. But if he has already worn it, which one is it?
I haven't seen it yet, but it's coming up.
Oh, just let us know. Let us know, please.
Okay.
The one that would do it. This isn't it, folks. Sorry, Nimrod.
That's the difference with Action City News. Well, good evening and welcome to the nightly news. We're here for you, the red, white, the ones you can trust. Action City News. We report
You don't even know,
to
bro.
you, and you, and you, and you. Whoa! We have really good news. You've been watching Action City News. Let me get an amen. Hallelujah.
Okay, so this is like his most popular song,
This is
Full Noodle Hot.
Oh yeah, this was I heard this. This
You've
was
heard it, right?
Yeah, this was like the follow up to the Linkin Park. Like the Linkin Park was one, and these two in the early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, it was everywhere. Everybody has heard it.
What did he convince you of? My God, this man is a magician more than a musician.
But don't worry because it's called Bold.
Okay, this was the outfit.
Is he wearing? What's in his legs? What am I looking at?
I think they're yoga pants
Okay.
and Uggs. And he has like a Yeti hat on and no shirt and a jacket.
So you're basically saying you would have banged that dude from January 6th with like the horns and the flag and stuff, like that's your type.
Yeah.
Okay, people out there.
Yeah, that's my type.
She likes the Burt Kirschners with like Viking hats on and some sort of Ugg boots. Holy smokes!
It's pretty
All right.
bad.
But not at all. Hey, listen, any Asian hack writer here, listen, we don't condone this sort of nonsense. I'm sure DJ Electra has now regretted how many times, that dick went in her mouth, because clearly he is such a talent that she couldn't keep it out. I mean, how many?
He took me to an island.
When you got to his house in fucking the woods, did you have to like beat up a series of women to get to the front of the line, or was like
Yes,
Okay.
there was a lot waiting. Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Was it
But he
just
did
a
take me
bucket
to
in
the
bathroom?
woods, to his house in the woods. Actually, it wasn't his house even. It was some famous
It was his last
artist,
victim's, yeah.
philanthropist.
Well, what you do is after you murder your victim, you take their house. So he was clearly living in his last victim's house. And so how was that? How was that experience when you got to the house?
It was great. It was romantic
Really?
in a way.
Did
Yeah.
you do outfit changes?
Yes.
Really? He carries that sort of comedy stylings into the bedroom, is what you're saying?
Yep.
See, I find it hard to laugh and keep a boner. It's like it kind of pulls on the two ends of. I thought, well, a man's conscious, but this man has defied the odds.
Oh, let's change the subject. We got a new member. James Boyd, thank you so much for becoming a member.
In a way, it was romantic. Hold up, let's reverse back to that little side note you said there. Why was it because it was in a way of watching a man coming into touch with his femininity in front of you? Like, what are you talking about?
No.
What do you mean,
Honestly, I don't remember that much of it.
You just have a
It was
feeling
so
about it.
long ago.
Yeah, but the feeling is good though, right? It's like a pleasant, warm feeling. It's not a like, ooh, gross, smelly balls feeling, right? Like you'll have
Yeah, it was a
okay.
pleasant feeling.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, good on him.
And we still talk.
Oh,
That's
you
good.
do? Oh, well, I should maybe not say so much. Sorry, I thought. Hey, guy, love your act. A little racist at this Asian part, but hey, that's who am I to say? I'm a demon or
It's
what?
from the
host a demon.
90s. It wasn't racist back then.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure everyone in that crowd was like, "Oh, this is fun." Every Ho Chi
Okay.
Minh in that city was like, "Oh, this is great comedy." Hey-o. See?
So let's get this one out of the way.
That's what he said when he saw that you were coming to see us.
When I'm
Oh, good
feeling
question. Hold on.
good.
Pause. I
What?
gotta ask. I'm sorry. I'm not asking.
So you're saying he got it on the first date? Yes.
I didn't.
And it was the only date.
Right. You got to count the 2 days of
just being
driving
honest
as
here.
a date too, right? Like 2 days on the road driving there, like getting yourself all lacquered up about what's happening. That's like 5 dates, really. So really, she held out.
Exactly. Yeah, I drove. It was like a 12-hour drive. But I took road trips all the time back then.
He has
And
a s-
I
a
just
s-
thought it would be something interesting to do.
He had a nice svelte body for you, though, huh? Nice little body there. You like that body of his? Is that a six-pack or is that a shadowing I'm seeing?
I think he's just like underweight. Maybe he's too skinny. I don't know.
Oh, so you like the underweighted men dressed as
I
bizarre
was really
creatures.
skinny back then too.
Okay, but I mean, never. I mean, you may have been skinny, but you were never. Up top, you were never skinny, right? Like that's always been the calling card for DJ. like that.
Yeah, and
What
they
grade? What
grew.
Okay, what grade were you? Did the other girls start hating you? I guess is the question.
College.
Oh wow, late bloomer.
Yep.
Hmm.
Pretty much.
That's what your parents didn't feed you, and you got at college, obviously. So thank God for university, because they saved what would have been a totally lost existence. I mean, a girl with no tits. I mean, why are you even living, really, right? I'm just kidding.
Oh, shut up.
I'm just kidding.
I wish I had little itty bitty titty committee.
Me too. I could see your face. You're working for me for months, or for Hack Ride for months. Can't even see your face. It's so far away.
So sad.
All right.
Sorry.
Let's watch your boy toy here.
Yeah, my boy.
Let's see why you didn't date a football player and went for this instead. Okay, women, you have choices. You make them. So let's see
Which is always late at night. I would like some hot taste. You know that's sure to treat me right.
Foreshadow.
I sure don't want it cold. Fuck no. With lots of uncooked meat. eel. No way.
way.
Well, I would like it flavorful, but with no electric eels. Bowl noodle hot. Oh, won't you come over and eat it with me? Bowl noodle hot. It tastes so good. To eat it. Come on, eat all of that. All of the bowl noodle hot, hot, hot. Just come over and taste it. The flavor of the hot noodle bowl. Hey, it's what the Japanese have loved for centuries. You know, they've always had great flavor. Their hot taste is something I personally have always enjoyed. But I don't know. Maybe you guys aren't gonna like it. But I'll bet you $10 that you do, cause I know everybody loves bowl noodle hot. Come on, make it hot. All right. Oh, bowl noodle hot. Come on, eat the flavor, taste. The hot taste. The hot taste I love to enjoy. Hey, you know, I love to enjoy it. I just can't help but enjoy that flavor taste. Cause it is so hot. Whoa! Hot, yeah, ooh. Taste the flavor of the bowl noodle hot, alright? The bowl noodle. The flavor's great, yeah, you know that it's true. I wanna eat my bowl noodle hot with you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Hope you guys had fun. We're called PLEASEEASAUR from Seattle, Washington. Be sure to stop by the PLEASEEA store.
Heyo.
Exactly. Hey-o. I think that was it.
So wait a second. So is there like another person there with him?
Yeah, he's got another guy that does the I guess just plays the stuff in the back. I don't know.
You guess? You didn't talk about this while you were laying in bed with this fucking Mozart?
No, it's so long ago. I don't remember with this Mozart. Hey, he has a pretty good voice.
You know, it's not terrible.
Not terrible.
Like I see, you know, I see what he's going. Like, I'm not even thinking about his comedy. I'm thinking about like what out of that would lure a woman to give up the most valuable and private thing she had. I mean, it's just, is it, I don't know, family trauma? What also,
family trauma.
now
He's pretty good looking.
Well, then I'm worried that you have a type that you like really good looking weirdos. And then I'm like, well, where are you at? Oh my God, you're here. So wait a second. If you weren't with me on this channel making content with me, would you be with David Collins? Is this just your breed? Is this your genre? Are you starting to see
No, I
things
dated another musician, a real musician, not a comedy musician.
Oh, yeah, Ray's not a musician. That's you wouldn't date Ray DeVito, would you?
No.
All right. What about Ray DeVito would keep you from dating Ray DeVito?
He wears a lot of pink. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's great when
what
men
a
wear
guy
pink.
wears. Did we just see a guy?
Oh, yeah.
10 colors of pink and fur. Now it's that
True.
he doesn't wear enough pink, is what you're saying. I see.
Maybe.
Yeah. You guys. Plus, you have I have heard rumors. You've said it on Wendy's show once that you had a little bit of a cleft or butt chin, a little bit of a butt chin.
Yeah, I do.
Well, Ray has a butt chin too, so you guys.
I have a butt chin.
We can't allow you guys to get together. We can't allow the butt
Why?
chins to take over because you guys could create a whole ruling class of butt chin people.
It means that we're
species.
smarter or something.
Just gives you
Or
another place to
sexier.
another place to store something. All right, so let's go through the chat a little here, just because we're gonna start doing that a little more.
Let's do that.
All right, so we're gonna start with a good one. Hack Ride. Thanks, James. Wait, that's for Hack Ride, and he's not here, so I'll tell him. Hack Ride. Someone said that you're good.
Oh, thank you. Who was it? Oh, James, thank you so much.
He's available. He's around. Put your pants on, dude. All right.
He's wearing no pants?
Well, he got his cock and it's okay. This is a story breaker here. We're gonna break it on the puzzle blocks, but Wendy gave him his cock and balls and legs back.
No way.
You were there. I thought you heard that. She
Congratulations.
did it on something borrowed, something new, something on the wedding night. She's like, now that I got Cardiff, here's your penis and legs back, and she gave him back to him. And let me tell you something. I've been staring at nothing but demon cock since. So it's,
You can't put it away, huh?
Nah. So Royal Order of the Buffalo, Nimrod 71. Delta Zero, you wear Ugg boots. Yes, well, she's gonna probably come and try to hunt you down and fuck you. You gotta live a state away,
Delta
though.
Zero, I'm coming
Delta
for you in your Ugg boots.
If you're like 4 states away, now she'll probably do it too. She ain't got nothing to do. She'll come and visit you and fuck it.
I wouldn't do it now, but I was young. I was like, I don't know, 20 or something.
This is why men out there, Jake, I see you in there, Nimrod, me, Cordis, all of us, James, we have hope. There's just women that will drive and fuck us. It's crazy. I mean, look at that guy. That guy.
Wait. Did you
What?
see?
No. Do I have to go to the bottom?
Yes.
Okay, do you want me? Can you hold on? Can you just hold on 1 second? She can't hold herself.
Okay.
She's holding it in. All right, where were we? Oh, look who it is. It's Dylan from somewhere. Did
Dylan,
he pick that outfit
what's
from
up,
Mr.
Dylan?
Closet? Exactly. I think he picked up a little something else from Mr. Roper, if you know what I'm saying. Might be your
I
type.
could see Dylan wearing. I could see Dylan wearing that outfit.
I can see you going to chase Dylan a state away. He's exactly the kind of weirdo that you seem to be interested.
I do watch his show.
I do too.
You guys subscribe to Dylan from somewhere. He's got a great show.
That's his name right there, Dylan from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the shortest lived character in the history of the Levyverse. It's amazing.
That was a great appearance on
It was.
Levyland.
It's classic because I'm glad that we got him on there because he'll have that to be shit on forever. So do we. We put that name on our badge too, on our chest, and we'll just be hit over the head for it forever. So congratulations, Dylan. You did it. You made it. Stachunksta. So you're saying he got in it. Yes,
We already went over that one. Let's not rehash it.
Was there are you into anal?
Oh my god. Why are guys so obsessed with anal?
Did you do third input? What's the big deal? I like it. Oh.
You do?
Oh, I'm doing John.
Oh, okay.
All right. He'd probably be fun to roller dose with. I think that yes, except when you want to come down and live a normal existence in reality, and he's still walking around with the mugs. And you know, what sort of cereal should I write a song about today? You're kind of like, well, are we still tripping? You never know when you're tripping around him. That's the problem, right? You just like, How
It
big's
just
the
feels
penis,
like
by the way?
one big long acid trip.
How big's the penis, by the way? How big's the unit?
Girthy.
He's from Girth World too. Girthverse.
Girthverse.
Ah, welcome to Girthverse. Yes. We may not be long, but we can barge our way in there at the door. We can stand at the door and yell.
Are you to the
I'm
part
so
where I'm
high
waiting for?
What's that?
Are you to the part that I've been waiting for?
No, most. Hold on, Cordis. You probably fell around us.
You already did that one.
All right. But my joke was so good. All right, Stachunksta. Because you saw this, right? That's the act that did it.
I think I was more impressed that he called me like weeks later and said I won a contest, and I was like,
She was more impressed he couldn't find a girl within 1,000 miles.
"No, he lives in Seattle. I'm sure he did."
Well, they all knew him. They're like, no.
Oh, I
He's
just
like,
missed his birthday too.
Oh, well, let's give him. Hey, so is he still doing comedy?
He does. Yes, I think so.
All right, looks like we got the next guest on Catch 22.
Yeah, I'll invite him.
Bring Dr. Girth a lot on here. Let's see what he got to say. All right. Adam
sure.
Sandler sees this and thanks God immediately. I still think it's better than Adam Sandler. Nimrod, I got to be honest with you. Star Trek style. When does he take a chunk of check? Yes! Pete De Lorenzo, though, if he had the costume changes, I mean, we'd still be talking about him. Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake. I wonder what Blind Mike would think of this act. Well,
Blind Mike would rip him a new one.
Well, first off, he'd be like, he'd hit the guy next to him. What exactly is going on? Tell me, because he wouldn't really know what's going on. So most of it would be lost on him.
True.
And just like David Collins is lost on him. So Mike wouldn't. Mike loves the surreal. I mean, he's grown to love surreal comedy, but this guy's whole act, like he's not doing anything really surreal with his voice or the character with his voice. So like the costume changes and the dancing around, so he just kind of sounds like a hack comedian if you're listening to him. And so yeah, I think I gave you exactly what I think, Blake. Karen,
Yeah.
that's what I think he would say. And then he would say, "Quit bothering me." So keep
I'm gonna
it
send it
electro-
to him.
Okay, yeah, and he'll say, "Yeah, that's great. Stop bothering me."
Yeah.
I sent him the Ray DeVito comedy thing. He's like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" I'm like, "I see you review other comedy stuff," and he's like, "This isn't comedy. Stop bothering me."
Yeah.
So he had a point. He
Was it
has
Ray
a point.
DeVito's stand up?
Yeah, it was the 20-minute dry bar special that
The dry bar. Oh my gosh.
It's anti-comedy. If you put it
Sad.
up against, if you play that at the same time you play like a Louis C.K. or anyone else, there's total silence. Because his anti-comedy.
Can you get to the super chats, please?
He's a noise-canceling comedy.
You're
You'll be
killing
like,
me.
"Nimrod," you'll
You're
be
killing me.
Like, see, people, this is what I do. If you put a super chat or something in, I torture her, so it will be fun.
You're killing me. I have a new super chat song, and he's
Yeah,
totally
I know
lagging.
I know she has the super chat song and wants to play it, and that's why I'm going so slow. Wendy is a generous ex-lover. She is, as long as she finds someone else, she will move on and give your cock back, which is nice. Stachugsta, did Hackride teach Joey C to make his? That was not. Listen, C minus, Joey. C minus on that. Well, you didn't even come to the teacher with that picture. I would have
Yeah.
said, try a
That was
little
poorly
harder.
done.
Yeah, your nose is falling off. There's an eye mask there. The date's all weird. We have made art together, me and Joey, that was more convincing than that. So I think it was kind of like, I knew that he got monetization, by the way. Congratulations, Catalano
Congrats.
TV for like no one has earned monetization more. I know what you say, whatever you want about Joey. Personally, you may not think he earns it. But no one has ever been beaten to a pulp in a universe more than Joey C. And so, he deserves it. And so let the man have his money. And, get over there and, if you're a supporter, if you're not. The great thing about it is...
Casey, stop talking.
No, let me
Get
say
to
one
the
more thing.
super chats.
He is Stuttering John territory where if you hate him, you can tip him and tell him too. So that's all the time I was telling Joey is just get to that part where if they love you or hate you, they got to pay you. And guess what? He's there, baby. Good job. Or he's there. I don't really have anything to do with it. Joey did it all. But yeah, that was a terrible pick. Oh, look at this. We got a super chat.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Cordis, $5. We got a super chat. Thanks, Cordis. He saw your Ableton video.
Oh, that's cool. Well, are you going to play? All right, I'll play it.
You want to do it?
Yes, I'll do it. She's very proud of this and should be. And so we're playing it. Curtis super chat like a motherfucker.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a
Curtis
super
is like
chat.
my pet student.
I think
All A's to Curtis.
we got a super chat. We got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
We got a super chat, people. Not way long at all. We're still celebrating. Yeah, imagine what we do for like $100 super chat. Just here all night. Dancing. Woo. Yeah. Oh.
Super chat.
Worth it. Totally fucking worth it. We're not playing that every time, but that first time, worth it.
We'll just play part of it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, God, we're going to hear it again. Oh, God. All right,
Yep.
here we go. You knew that. Damn you. All right, Dylan. I've got that weirdo part down. Dylan.
Dylan, you do.
She has pictures of you up on the wall, I am sure, somewhere.
Mhm.
Her particular
I'm a super
brand of-
fan.
When we were talking Levyverse, she kept saying, get these weirdos. I'm like, they're not weird. They're great. She's like, no, I mean, I want these weird. So I'm look at her mouth open up. Dylan, you have no shot. But Pee-wee and you're in. If you know what I'm
That
saying.
might do it.
If you know
His
what I'm
Pee-wee
saying.
puppet might bring me to the yard.
Right.
You never
Just
know.
make sure, it's you get the sander, you smooth everything down, no splinters. All right, here we go. Thanks for the plugs. New co-host audition, TikTok around the clock. Yes, he works hard, this guy, Dylan from somewhere, and the shows are quality. And
Yes, he has content.
Yeah.
It's funny. I like when he stutters. He calls himself a stutter fuck or something.
Right. Yeah, it's super fun finding like undiscovered or yet to be undiscovered kind of talent and shows. Like you say what you will again about BYB, not for all great friends of people that I like, but I've been watching that show since they had 2 followers, and now they're over 1,000 views per show, and it's just really cool to see that happen to people. We're basically in like this little town with these small businesses, and these tourists come in and you see the businesses thrive. And so sometimes we yell at the other business and burn the other businesses down, but it's also nice to say, hey, good job. Good job. Good job. All right, here we go. Play your... Oh, hey, no. Let me play my song. Here we go. So we did Ableton the other day, and this is the song I made. I call it Super Chat Big Titty.
For our next Super Chat, you're going to play it?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So for our Super Chat, and you can put it up, this one's called Big Titty Beach Song. Here we go.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Super chat. I think we got it.
Just imagine the Chariots of Fire with
Super
DJ
chat.
ELECTRA running down the beach with them tits just in slow
I
motion.
think we got it.
Enormous balloons
We got it.
floating in
Super
the air, bouncing up
chat.
and down.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Super chat.
It's like baby making music.
Right? And, with them tits, who knows? We can make some titty babies.
You can read this one.
Karen, the lovely Karen. This is one of my favorite shows. Thank you, ELECTRA. Yes, it's her
Thank you, Karen.
number 2 favorite show. I hope, Karen. I hope it's your number 2. Because if it goes to number 1, we're going to have a meeting, DJ ELECTRA, because I've lost Karen Garvey. And then, it's probably your channel now, and I'll open for you. That's
And
what
look who
happened.
else is here. BF Live! Buffalo Fran, the Buffalo. Do these ELECTRA come with a shake? Yes, I don't know why my avatar thing shakes all the time, but it's like it can't really focus on my head because my boobs are in the way.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to go back and forth and it just shakes.
See, you guys thought I was kidding. Everyone thinks, oh, he's being satirical. I'm not. And it's a jiggle. It's not a shake. There's a difference. You can tell the body ripple of pendulous breasts over a shake of a camera. This is a ripple. This is like you throw a stone in the creek and those tits just ripple through. What's up, Bobby Fran? Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
Bobby
retweeting
Fran.
the show
And he
today.
gets the song too.
I think we got a super chat.
Oh, God, she's going to play this thing like 10
I
times.
think we got a
Do not super chat.
I
I
think
beg you.
Okay, that was enough.
Oh, God, thank God. The show's going to be called Torturing Casey Day soon, and they're going to figure out that that's how you do it, and you're going to make... Where'd she go? She fell into the battery.
Oh, I had to take a drink of my La Croix. The Pamplemousse La Croix.
Oh, God, stop it, people. Listen.
There's more.
Okay, so let's... Joey C. rules. James Boyd, the man. Oh, gosh. You're the man, Nimrod. For that again, we got another one. Hold on. Super chat, a reggae super chat.
I
So
like
we
that
got-
reggae one. That one's good.
Right? We're doing a whole bunch of different ones. We're trying stuff. I hope Joey C lives to see this super. Yes, I have it on good authority that he will live to see another day.
Whose authority? Who's good
Mine.
authority?
Mine. I called down to hell and he ain't there. I had Hacker. I called down to hell and he ain't there.
So we would know because he
We
would be
would.
there.
Yeah, I didn't even bother the other place, honestly.
Of course not.
I love you, Joey, but come on, damage done, brother. Just kidding. I ain't going there either. So, I got a nice little a two-person cell down there for me and Joey once we get down there. And I checked the cell; he ain't down there. So
Okay.
So I can't wait till he does make his comeback though, because that first show I think he makes $1,000. I can't wait to see it.
Right? He got monetized.
Yeah.
And when he comes back, that's going to go off.
Yeah. And Cordis. What do we got here? I can't seem to click it. Oh shit, came out great. Love it. Yes. So hey, we did a music show where I'm not teaching you how to do it. I'm just making songs, and if you pick up stuff, that's cool. Probably do one of those a week. And as we get into finishing the Hack Right album that I have going on, we'll probably do a little more, and that'll be fun because it'll be like, a finished product in the end that you can then purchase and throw like a frisbee. It's fun.
What can you purchase?
Like well, eventually once the Hack Right album is finished.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're like I'm year 4 into finishing an album about my dad, and it's pretty good. But we'll talk about that more on a show that isn't yours.
Are you going to call it Hack Ride?
It is called Hack Right, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, everything's done except me finishing it, because every time I work on it, I'm a little bitch about it. But that's why I want to probably work on it with the audience. I think it's what I was trying out there as a way to work on something where I can kind of talk and like be interactive, so I'm not in my head the whole time while I'm working on
right.
stuff. And so it was
that
kinda
should
fun.
work.
Yeah, and then sometimes I might not even talk. I might just work, because sometimes you have to really focus on that shit. But yeah, so music coming, lots of music coming. YouTube said don't play other people's music, and I'm like, well, I got a full studio. All right, good deal. I'll do my own. And also live concerts. These videos are not copywritten at all because they're live shows. They're from fans. They're on other YouTube channels already. And I've reached out to the fans and said, hey, I want to show your video. I'm on a monetized channel. If any money comes from it, go ahead and take it all. I just want to be able to show these great bands. Last night we showed Castor, which is a band from Illinois, from the Chicago, Urbana, Illinois, from the 90s, 2000s era. And they're really cool, and that's a cool show.
That was so killer. I loved that.
Yeah,
that was a great show.
So instead of like, okay, I can't show you the music videos of bands that I love because we might lose our channel, well, I'll just show you live videos of bands that I love. And if we lose our channel, oh well.
And I love live music, and tickets are so damn expensive now to go see a live show.
Right. And so it's
this is cool.
It's kind of what we're thinking, trying to do some stuff for you that just breaks out of the mold of content that you can get anywhere else. We want you to come here and, here's the thing. You have to hit the notifications with us. You just have to, because we're going to start going on at weird times, and I'm going to stop throwing up every premiere and cluttering up your screen, because I think that's what it does. And so that if you just throw on your notifications, you get a bing. Oh, we got a music thing from Hack Writer channel. Looks like this show. I can tell you next week, you're getting Carnival concert, you're getting a Lungfish concert, and you're getting a Bombay Bicycle Club concert.
Nice.
Awesome.
I love Carnival.
So like three concerts a week is what we're going to try to do. And then also the weekends are ours too. But we'll talk about that more on the other shows that we do here. Also, Flex. Gifted one hacker. Flex is the man. Yes. Remember, if you give a membership, you bring a hack writer to the club. It's like bringing a +1. And the more we have, the better the party. So thank you so much, Flex. So hey,
and then his next comment was WTF. So I don't know what that was.
Did we already ruin it, Flex? We ruined it so quick. All right.
He got his own membership, I think.
Did you get your own membership? That's
Flex
amazing.
Gifted Flex a membership. Impressive.
That's you know what?
I've never seen that happen.
That's quite the flex. Oh, hey-o.
It's meant to be.
All right, that was a drug. What?
Isaac Walmart. Thank you so much.
Would you, for that, listen, I hold this one out. When you do 5, you get the blind Mike Ooga.
Ooga!
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not quite cocks in your mouth from the BS show, but you got blind Mike saying
Ooga!
You're not going to get that anywhere else, folks. Not even on, Blind Mike told me to hide that clip. He said, never, ever play this clip again. Don't play this.
Ooga!
Tough shit, Mike.
I like when he says goodbye. Can you do that one?
Ooga! Bye!
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 That should be okay, let's be quiet. And at 50 minutes exactly, here we go.
Bye! Bye!
I just played you it, so you can cut it. Everyone's got to play that at the last second of their show. Like that should be the last thing you play at the end of every single show for the rest of eternity on every single platform of every content creator. Period.
Yep.
Bye.
So thank you, Isaac Walmart. That was really generous.
Isaac, you
And
demand.
Flex gifted another membership,
This is
and this time Dylan from somewhere got it. So that
amazing.
worked out. But
I,
they're both members now, so we're stoked.
we love members, and members are going to get a lot of programming. We have an interview tonight with one of the Gongoozlers, and then next week we have a special guest, a Frenchman, coming on for the interview. Yes, that will
Ooh
be
la
a good
la.
one. He would have been in the interview this week if my face wouldn't have, ripped a hole open in the universe of pain. Finding doing some of those voices is fourth wall breaking down here. Doing some of those voices hurt like motherfucker, so I couldn't do it.
What about tonight after Puzzle Box?
Oh no, he's totally in the building. He's fine. He wants to talk about. Okay, can we break?
No,
it?
but what's tonight after Puzzle Box?
Oh, tonight is the. Hold on. Tonight we're going to the interview with Boney the Boner.
That's right, people. I'm interviewing Boney the Boner tonight.
Yes, he hasn't spoke. He's been missing since the divorce from Hackride and Wendy.
Has he been depressed?
He'll go. I mean, that's a question for him. I mean, I can tell you what I've seen, and that's a very, he loves William Shatner. Don't get me wrong, but it's a 99-year-old man, and Wendy was a young virgin. There's a difference.
Right.
Young Wendy had a young virgin asshole.
Asshole, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she talks a big game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to fuck everyone, had dreams with everyone, but, it's so tight in there. I can see his point, It's a little loosey-goosey up in Shatner. And so he'll go more into that tonight. So, those memberships that you guys are paying for, they're not going to waste. You are going to hear about a eggplant talking about how Wendy's asshole is better than William Shatner's. Aren't you glad you spent the money, honestly? Like, it's just great budgeting, honestly, purpose.
We're going to find out about a lot of assholes, so with that interview.
Because
so
he has not spoken since. And so this is like one of them Barbara Walters, my right arm hand man, kind of interviews. And so I just hope that you go easy on him. I know that you're climbing the ladder here quick at Hackride Studios. Everyone appreciates it. Just because you drive state to state fucking whatever clown you can find, no one holds that against you. I gotta say, like,
when I was like 21.
Right. That's why they don't. Yeah, no unspoiled holes. And Nimrom has that right. Shatner's isn't spoiled. It's just like that skin has been replaced so many times. The interior, like the meaty part, not the outside flesh part, like the wet. We'll call it the wet part. The wet part has been replaced so many times that how many times can you re-floor an apartment before it's where Boney lived? Where Boney lived,
I don't want to know about that.
Right, you can't just keep refinishing an apartment forever. At some point, you have to redo it. Well, when you're 90, it's been refinished 1,000 times, and there was a drip, and it was foul tasting, is what Boney said. It dripped right in his head, and there was no pool table, no lounge.
Yeah, Wendy had a pool table up there.
Yeah,
for Boney.
I mean, I'm sure it's still there. It's one of her main sort of, if she's a Black Widow, it's one of the main sort of coaxing in to her environment that she puts out there. I mean, Boney didn't know what pool was, and then all of a sudden he's like this master pool player. I'm like, how'd that happen? He's like, well, I was just spending a weekend in Wendy's asshole. That's how it starts.
Wasn't Hackride saying that we had to sacrifice Wendy because she's a virgin?
Well, I'm saying, if we had to, like, it's good that the Dabbleverse has its own, or these extended universe. We have our own virgin. Say aliens came, or another advanced technological, or just a species from like that lives in the mountains now, that lives in the center of the earth, and like we are not pleased because we haven't been given enough. We need, and we're just, hey, we got one right here, and so I'm just saying it's great to have around. That's all. It's you might not need it, but break in case of volcano people attacking you, break glass sort of thing.
James Boyd has a question. I think it's a good one. Is Cardiff living in Wendy now?
From what I can tell, Cardiff is a little bit of a runaway bride, not husband, but bride. What is it?
Runaway husband.
Yeah, runaway husband. There's not a word for bride that's like male, right? So yeah, runaway husband.
Groom.
Right away,
It's called a
groom. Yeah,
groom.
look at us. How many times have you been married? Me too. None.
Zero.
Yeah, we're a bunch of rookies over here when it comes to that. But yeah, so I guess since the wedding night, I guess he wasn't able to perform, is the rumor I heard, and I think he took it kind of hard. No pun intended. Hey,
Wait, he
heyo.
failed. He failed to perform?
Listen, this is just something has been running through the
What?
underground of the Army of Cowards universe. Is that he didn't show up for the wedding? He showed up late night. It might have been a whiskey dick sort of situation. I mean, you weren't at your own wedding, bro. So the first time she was ready to get it stuck inside her, she's all lubed up, she's all ready to go, and it's like trying to stick a marshmallow into a dime slot, at the video game. I just mushed all on the outside, none got on the inside.
Right.
And technically, I would say that Wendy's still a virgin. I mean, we'd have to talk to some sort of theologian. We'd have to get really into the weeds with it because I mean, there might have been a millimeter of entry. But no
I don't think that counts.
No pleasure was had, none at all.
None.
And so yeah, and then he went to he needed to have a smoke. I guess that was going to relax him, and then he was going to come back and he went to the bathroom first, and she walked in the bathroom, and he had some sort of weird scat porn. I guess trying to get hard. That's a whole separate thing. I mean, at least he was trying for her. But if your thing is scat porn, you have to go in the bathroom to get hard. For your wife on your wedding night, I think that we need therapy already. We're already at therapy, so he must not have been able to even the choice of degrading porn that he so loves. And we're talking about Cardiff here, right?
Blasted diff.
Right, his choice in porn is probably just so degrading that he felt like, oh, I'm a married man now. I can't be watching this with my wife in the next room. So he left. He hasn't really been seen since.
He hasn't been back, but he's been on his show.
Well, yes. No, he abandoned Wendy. He hasn't abandoned, his
YouTube.
career or
Right.
everything that everything that is whorish. He loves the virgin. He left on the bed. So I think that says everything we need to know about a soft rope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he was pushing rope. I was going to call him a soft rope, but yeah, he was pushing rope. And so I think it's time we, listen. I'm not for soft shaming. I think, it's a mental thing. I think the hardest guy on the planet could get soft if he had Hannibal Lecter talking to him about, just how certain things about how unattractive he or other people he like.
Bobby Nick talking to him through his hole.
Yeah, ain't no one getting hard around Bobby Nick.
Probably not. Nimrob, thank you so much for gifting one Hack Ride membership. You're awesome.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And it looks like Delta Zero got that. So welcome, Delta Zero. So should we get on to some more content?
Yeah.
Some stuff.
Cardiff, show up for your wife. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. That's all we ask.
She was hoping that he would show up last night, and that didn't happen.
Right. Not actively wife. I mean, wait at least a year before that's the program, Carl. I mean, that's obviously every married man's program. You're just a little early in on the program, is what I would say.
And I took their wedding pictures.
Oh, do you have them?
Well, I have a couple.
Oh, did you put them in?
No, I could try to find them.
No, it's okay. I mean, just imagine, folks, if you will, cast your mind's eye to a wedding photo of one Cardiff, and I'm looking for it now too. Now you got me looking for it.
Well, I mean, I have it somewhere in here.
No, it's okay. So who else were the people that were there at the wedding?
Well, Nimrob officiated. He was the, officiant. And he did.
Look, there they are.
There we go.
There's the loving kiss. So I gave Wendy away.
Yes. You walked her down the aisle.
Right. As the divorcee often does in these kind of relationships, I will hand her to the next man and say, "Your problem now," and then walk out. So that's how we hand that off. And then Cardiff, look at him there. He was excited about it. I can see the wet spot even right through Wendy's dress. She was so excited.
So excited.
And then he just smashed that little piece of string cheese into the quarter machine. And that's gotta, I hope now that she at least doesn't turn, you know what I'm saying? because she may have built all this up for years and decades, really, and now is like been so disappointed by the potato, and what that lovemaking looks like. She may just, she may
What do you
be.
mean, turn into a lesbian?
Well, she's a few states away from you, so and she's a little bit of weird. So I'm just saying, she's kind of fits in your, a.
What?
I'm
Wait,
just
what
saying,
are you trying to say here?
I'm just saying, people, put a 1 in the chat if you would like to see an OnlyFans with Wendy and DJ Electrify. That's all I'm saying. A
Oh
1,
my gosh, that would
just
be
a-
amazing.
yeah, just like a kiddie pool and a bunch of oil, and then a naked Electrify.
I want
and a naked
Jell-O.
Wendy. Well, no,
Red
because
Jell-O.
no, because there would be a lot of eating there. We'd be like, Wendy, no, it's to
Well, that's the point.
it's to play and not to eat. Yeah, no, we got to get something where she's not going to eat it. Wendy, stop eating the oil.
Stop eating the Jell-O.
No, or we strategically place that
Shit.
Jell-O in places where she can have satisfaction as a married woman. And so I think, yeah, look at all these ones. Look, it's just Wendy deserves pleasure from the man that she has betrothed herself to for life. Cardiff, if you're not gonna, do you at least stick a
But what
finger
if
in
that's
there?
not consented to by the groom? What if there's no consent in this marriage?
Well, I mean, that's crazy talk. I
She
mean,
has dedicated herself to him.
you did hear me mention she's a virgin, right? Like that's a commodity, right? Just they're both commodities. He's a potato and she's a virgin, so they should understand each other. That's a commodity joke. It's a stock joke. All right, yes. Let's get to other comment because I need to take another pill.
Okay, go take a pill.
Okay. Do you want me to load up? So the Patty Harrison I can't play. I tried it twice. It wouldn't load up.
Okay, let's do WAWA. I
Yeah,
think
it's
people
weird.
are waiting anyways. It's gonna be good.
I think the Patty Harrison clip started out okay, but it has been transitioning into a different clip that we can now no longer play.
Shut up.
I think
Yes, last
I
week
think she'd like that joke.
Casey just found out that Patty Harrison is actually trans.
Yes.
He was unaware, and I informed him.
Tables.
She's hilarious though, and this song is really funny. I don't know why we can't play it.
Yeah, it just says it's that codec thing. I thought we fixed that, but
I don't have a codec. I don't even know what that's all about.
I love when you get all high voiced about it. I don't know what that is
Many
either.
people have said, "Let's do WAWA."
Yeah. Oh my God. Wawa is which it's the superhero one, right? That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you don't follow Wawa on YouTube, please do. It's WA space WA. Okay, it's in
No,
the,
on YouTube, it's not. It's Unite the Superheroes is her
Oh,
channel.
that's right. At Unite the Superheroes. Her name is
Mhm.
Wawa. So you can
Yeah.
search it through Wawa. But yeah, at the superhero nonsense bullshit. So I put it
Unite
in
the
the drive.
Superhero.
I put it in the drive. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and get that going. I'm gonna go and take a few pain pills. Up here.
Okay. Oh yeah, and this song is brought to you by Suno AI. I made this song, but AI really made it, so I can't take credit.
You know he ain't lacking. The dating season burst off lines. We're the villainous superheroes fighting crime. Villainous speed superheroes. Ooh, yeah. With the skateboards and their funky flair. Villainous speed superheroes. Oh, they're saving the day without a care.
Wah, Daisy, superhero. I like to be called superhero, and if someone calls me something I don't like, then usually rather than saying what I don't want, I'll tell them what I want, and typically I'll say, hey, call me superhero. Yeah, I want to be called superhero. So that's usually what I go to right away is call me superhero, and let me tell you what superhero means. Superhero is an acknowledgement of an integration stage, which means superhero means that I'm not using my power over, I'm using my power with. I'm not a human anymore, because with incredible power comes great responsibility. So that's what a superhero is.
Okay, so she explained what a superhero was, and that wasn't the whole explanation. It went on for like 20 minutes. The guy had to redirect her and say, okay, back to the question. But I couldn't play it all. But this is her origin story, so that's kind of cool.
How long have you been in Venice and where did you come from?
I've been, well, I use time and space to create.
Wait, go to the question. How long have you been in Venice?
So time is not linear. It just helps us to identify certain points. So I think you're...
Did you see her stretching her back?
Yes, I was
Those
listening.
big titties. I feel her pain.
Yes, a time like she's crazy balls when you ask her a simple. I love what the more simple question you ask her, like, "What time is it?" Time is linear. Like I love when she goes crazy when you simple shit. So if we ever interview her, we're gonna get her interview, I guarantee.
I'm definitely gonna interview her. That's a goal.
I want
for
you
2024.
Yeah, the goal has to just be simple fucking questions and just watch her ridiculous answers to simple. Because if you go, well, what's the theory of the universe? Then she gives her ridiculous theory of the universe, and it's like, well, okay, you've read every self-help book ever. But if you're like, what are those things on the end of a shoe or the end of a shoelace called? Shoelaces aren't real. They're just made up. Like, I want to hear that. I want to hear.
They're just a concept of your imagination.
But those tits are for real people. Like, I've seen them in the broad daylight, and
they're for real fake tits, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
you've seen them in the broad daylight without any clothes on.
Correct. Yeah, the first time I ever saw her, she was topless, surrounded by 3 cops looking at each other, like scratching their heads, like some like 1950s cop show, or like, what do we do? I don't know. It was because what do you do? They didn't know. Her superpower is, what is her superpower?
Titties.
It's like to be a thorn in everyone's side, but to be just good looking enough to have no one be able to do anything about it. So it's like this
she is enthralling.
Yeah, so she's like a barnacle. She's always going to stick around because no one's ever going to be able to shake her off because someone's going to want the tits around, Like these workers who clean homeless people's shit out of the toilet every day are not going to let her get arrested, Like she's the best thing in their day. And so they have a lot of pull and say with public safety and police in Venice. And so she does have, this is like the Stuttering John thing where like there are allies. There are people that like support her. And I'm sure there's a lot of guys that support her. But tits.
I think this, I'm posting her YouTube. I think that's her YouTube channel.
That is
somebody asked.
Unite the Superheroes. Yes. So please go on there. Tell her that, some Venice people, some Venice demons and fries love her. And you will, I swear to God, when you see those live streams pop up and come on, I warn you, the first one you watch, it's crack. You will never, ever be able to stop watching.
Oh, yeah. And she'll go live sometimes 3 times a day.
Through fights with her mom, through therapy sessions, through fights with her ex. She picks the perfect times to go IRL. She doesn't do this thing where she walks around and here's my boring life to watch all day. She's like, oh, it's getting juicy. Go live.
Yeah.
That's the one good
she
thing
goes
about
topless and does topless songs at the courthouse to protest.
She goes to
she's nuts.
She goes to Venice High School and yells at kids about how, like, you're our future and all that. So, I mean, parents are picking up their kids with this person yelling with an amplified microphone system on the campus. And they've removed her and arrested her so many times. She knows every single cop's name. She knows where they live. She is like a Hannibal Lecter type. She's like the elected mayor of crazy Venice. So, anyway.
And this is her backstory. This is the lore of WAWA right here from the horse's mouth. So
she does kind of look like a horse.
Wanting to know my superhero
story.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. How long has Superhero been in Venice?
I've been in Venice. I got here in June of 2020, and I came.
Oh, right in the middle of COVID.
In July 21st, 2018, I went out on a date, and at the time I was dating a Nobel Prize winning doctor, and I had a $8,000 a month allowance, and I was getting
Wow.
$13,800 a month in child support, and I was basically interviewing another guy, just like Melania Trump.
Hold on,
You know,
hold on,
you
hold
let
on,
him-
hold on, hold on, hold.
Yeah, that was a lot right there to unpack.
That was like all 500 pages of the Stuttering John divorce in like 3 sentences. Wait a second.
Yes, and I know she went fast right there. Do you want to rewind? I can rewind it a little
Yeah,
bit.
give me that again. So she was dating a guy. She getting child. So women out there, why are guys weird? This human exists. This is out there for us. This is in the dating. I think I told you that. Oh, did you?
There.
You go. Okay, yeah.
I got it.
No, this is good. You need to learn. You need to learn how StreamYard fucks you. It's
I
fun.
do.
Okay. All right. Let's play this again. This is fucking what?
I went out on a date, and at the time, I was dating a Nobel Prize winning doctor. And I had a $8,000 a month allowance, and I was getting
Wow.
$13,800.
All right, stop. All right, stop. All right, so here's the story. She's already dating a doctor who gives her $8,000 a month, who's a scientist, PhD scientist.
A Nobel Prize winning
Nobel
doctor,
Prize,
she
yeah,
said.
like, yeah. So how smart are those guys? However smart they are intellectually and book-wise, emotionally, they're tards. Clearly, because she's given this.
Pay $8,000 a month for an allowance.
But listen to because I got blindsided by these facts. But the story is, I'm going out on a date. Side note, I'm making $22,000 a month. So back to the date. Okay, here we go.
And she's going on a date with somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
Not this doctor.
That's what I'm saying. She side noted it. Like, hey, I went on
interviewing a new guy to see if maybe he could be better, or maybe she could have two at the same time.
And how to get $14,000 a month in child support? I mean, what's that guy's story?
I used to get $400 a month in child support. What did I do wrong in this life?
Well, you.
Oh wait, I dated a musician and had a baby with a musician.
You got to leave room for me there, because the joke there is you drove state to state looking for clowns that were doing musical comedy. That's why you got $400 a month.
I don't like clowns.
She's hunting PhD. She's hunting Nobel laureates. You're hunting Bobo.
I know. I guess I wasn't looking for money. That was my problem. What the fuck?
You're like Shanks the Clown ripoff here. Do you have a comedian that kind of smells and doesn't wash his clown outfit, that does musical comedy as well? Does that dream boat exist? Oh my
My
God.
mom did not teach me about this whole go for the money, Electra. She did not teach me that.
Well, clearly it has worked out for both of you, because you seem to have a secure and stable existence. This one sleeps on the beach. So mom wasn't.
You're right.
Yeah. So in game matters, right? So yes. Let's see what this date is all about.
Okay.
And I was basically interviewing another guy, just like Melania Trump. You know, you let him.
Just like Melania Trump.
Ask for an allowance, which is like a salary. So I go on this date. There's $2,000 in an envelope. This is all in the police report. So he gave me $2,000. We go on our date. After our date, we got in kind of like an argument, and then
give me my money back
from me. And it was like this. I got so upset that I called the cops, and the cops came and arrested me for prostitution.
Okay.
Yes, they came and arrested her for prostitution. She said that.
She turned herself. She called the cops on herself for prostitution.
She dry snitched on herself.
People, we have it. We have
the smartest.
We have found the new Stuttering John, and she has tits. She called the cops on herself because he wanted the money back, because she wasn't blowing him for the $2,000 he just gave her.
Right?
Yeah, blow me. Well, this is not the deal. I'm your spirit. Like, yeah, the second you start not blowing me and talking about your spirit animal is the second I punch you and make you call the cops and say you're a hooker. I'm going to take that hooker charge just to watch you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have been like, no, she's a friend. And then she, but no, give me the charge. Send that hooker to jail too. And by the way, give me my $2,000 back. I fucking love her. I love her. How can you not love this piece of shit? Oh.
I mean, it's just so dumb. What an idiot calls the cops on herself as she's going out and hooking. Like, that's just, it's not bright. It's just not smart.
if you don't help me bury this body of the person that I just murdered, I'm calling the cops on you. Like, it's your job. You help me murder this person, you have to help me bury them, or you're going to jail. What? You're going too, dummy. All right. Please play. This is, now you can see why I love Wawa so much.
I know.
Babies who are smart, like me, you don't
Like
land
me.
famous lawyers, and you don't land like the 10, 12, 14 grand a month by just giving it away and selling it like that. You get the guy to have skin in the game, and you get a relationship. From the time I was
gross.
a young adult,
Right?
I never really wanted to co-sign to market economy. I worked in restaurants for a really short time. So
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want that sample. I never wanted to co-sign a market economy.
Right.
I.e.,
which
I don't
want to work.
Yeah, I never want to co-sign. People, this language she uses I never want to co-sign on a market economy.
She's very against the market economy.
I am for eating bugs, is what she's basically saying. Because anywhere where you trade one good for another is a market economy. So, and by the way, trading your time and attention to rich men for money, you're creating a market economy around your tits. So the thing that you say and profess to hate, you are now the god of in your own little universe. Instead of being a little... So what you're just saying is you don't like being a plebe. You like being God. You like controlling men and weak men that have no ability to stand up for themselves and get women of their own. This is the men that you hunt. And listen, we have seen... I think the theme of the show tonight is women hunt weird things in men. Electra finds humor and a deep soul of funny to be something of value. This bitch actually finds value to be the only thing of value. The only thing that you base it on. And listen to how smart she gets when she talks about this stuff. She's a moron.
She sounds like she could be a therapist.
Right. She's a moron when she comes to every other interpersonal thing she ever fucking talks about the dumbest person on the planet. The second she talks about how to rip off a rich lawyer or Nobel laureate, she gets real smart real fast.
Or rip off anyone. She calls it coercive.
I can't. She is the Frank Lutz.
Coercive giving. She coerces people into giving her things. That's what it is.
This is such a great reach. If you know who Frank Lutz is, he's the guy that like came up with all these political terms, like you're not anti-abortion, you're pro-choice, or pro-life, right? Like he comes up with these terms that make you think one way or another. She is she's doing that. She's like a female Frank Lutz, where she's taking, oh no, I'm not a hooker, I'm just a rented sock pocket. Like she's like, what? No, it's the same thing. No, it's more words. No, all right, let's continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, more words.
Might be Flex. I'm telling you.
I was numbing out my primary addiction, which is market economy. Go get a job. That's not the only option. You must invite and allow for the stars to run the show in the market economy, and for extravagance to be there in that space. There was a period when I first got sober, I still wanted to use men for their money, but I wasn't willing to sell my body anymore, so I became a dominatrix, and I would find men who wanted to get beat up. I found willing participants.
So nothing changed. So she just...
Yes, but this time she's beating up the men instead of sleeping with them.
But she's still looking for the same man, right? So she's still
a
looking
rich
for
man that she can beat up for money, yeah.
Right, like a rich, weak... strange man. And so she, now instead of not giving them blowjobs, she's punching them. So okay. So the variation there. I used to go see Rick and not blow him, but now I go over there and I punch him. But it's the same money. But now I'm a totally different human. Yeah. By the way, great background. Like such a great shot.
It's pretty, huh?
That's where I live, y'all. With these crazy fucking people.
What is that land back there? Is that Santa Monica?
That no. Well, on the far right, you're probably looking at Pacific Palisades, and then on the far left is just the beginning of Malibu.
Oh,
so
Malibu.
It's,
okay.
It's like that big U, and then it's
yeah.
It's where you can die on what is it? Pacific on PCH.
PCH.
Yeah, everyone dies on PCH. It's like
they drive like idiots and just drive right off a cliff.
That and like it's like 50, 60 miles an hour in some points with like crosswalks. It's the craziest fucking piece of road.
It is. I've driven it a few times.
Yeah. They like it, like the people in Malibu like it like that, and they kind of like it that dangerous because it keeps people out of Malibu. And so that's why they don't expand, get more people into Malibu, because they're like, no, the plebes can die in Pacific Palisades. It's okay. It's like their Thermopylae, and they're like their little area where they can guard, and they set up their little Malibu police, which are. Am I talking too much? Sorry.
Getting hit, kicked,
Maybe.
burned, slapped, have their clothes ripped off. People would call me and be like, oh, I'm bruised, so I would add that. Oh, I got cut, I would add that.
That's not surprising.
And they would be excited. They were so happy that they were going to get brutalized. I needed willing participants because when I was a little girl, I didn't have a choice. So I needed to almost like act out my trauma. That's why BDSM is healing.
BDSM is healing.
Yeah. Beating the shit out of dudes is healing. Yes.
I was arrested in 2018, but I came here in 2020.
Can you
And
see
did you
areola?
prove your
Or is that
innocence?
just me?
Can we zoom in on here? What's going on?
No, you can't. But hey, put a 1 in chat if you can see areola. Put a 2 in chat if my eyes are playing tricks on me, because I swear I see an areola, like a sand dollar shape, giant areola.
A giant areola, really?
If you see it,
I don't see it.
All right. Well, the drugs are having super weird effects. So put a 1 in the chat if you see the drug-induced areolas. Put a 2 if it's just me. All right.
Do you want to see you like big areolas, sand dollar size areolas?
On tits that size, yes, that's okay. On smaller tits, where it's like it looks like the areola is like maybe ate the whole boob, and that's all that's left. Sure, yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some sun on those tits. Come on, son.
Or were you convicted?
Okay, so let me finish. So I got arrested, and then I told them my kids are alone. And I have to get back to my kids.
Wait, that was not funny. Why are you laughing?
She called the cops on herself on a date where she was hooking while her kids were at home alone. This is the new Stuttering John. This is we found her. Yeah, the kids were home alone. That just came out in the court documents that John left his 9-year-old at home. Oh, she is. No wonder she doesn't have the kids. No wonder he doesn't have the kids.
Yes.
I think
she got arrested for hooking, and she left her kids home alone.
We're not doing this right. Stuttering John, we found your dream woman. I mean, this neglecting, dumb piece of shit, and your neglected, dumb piece of shit. Oh, you just fit like a glove. You two could.
But he doesn't have any money, so she wouldn't be interested.
But he has a 400 square foot apartment in Canoga Park. Is that not something? And a 20-year-old Mercedes and a $200,000 federal tax lien. Hello, ladies. Is that not attractive?
Oh, God.
He also has a finger that looks like a torn up penis.
Like a wiener.
Yeah.
It does look like a ween, for sure. First time I saw it, I was like, was that his dick? What's coming out of the screen right there?
Andrea showed up at the perfect time talking about John's weird penis finger.
Okay.
Andrea's our only mod, and she's so sweet. And to watch
Hi, Andrea.
to watch John get so butthurt about just having to say her name. Congratulations, Andrea. Yes. You're in his head. There's so much room in there, so much spatial room to roam around. And so congratulations. Let's watch some more of this.
Okay, and I turned her up as far as I can, you guys. It's kind of quiet, but you can always put your closed captioning on if you can't hear.
It's gibberish. Don't worry.
They said, "Oh, your kids are alone," and they charged me with child endangerment, and I was.
Well, you volunteered that information just to get out of what your arrest was for.
No, I didn't know that I would get in trouble because my oldest was 10 years old. He was used to babysitting, and I looked it up. California had no law. My daughter was 2. My other son was 8, and my son had.
What?
So 2-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old with the 10-year-old babysitting. Granted, I used to babysit when I was 9. I used to babysit like 3-month-olds.
This ain't the 80s or 90s though.
No, this isn't the 80s anymore.
No, that shit can't happen. And 3 kids though, bounced back from 3 kids. Okay, I gotta say, congratulations, Wawa. You got to keep them baby or what are they called? The guys that pay her money monthly. What are they called?
Sugar daddies.
They got to keep the sugar daddies happy. So you got to bounce right back into shape after you pop them kids out, and make sure
Plastic surgery does wonders.
Right, and I guarantee you that this bitch has looked at bills that were like feed the kids or get that nose job. Feed the kid. Like, and she.
Oh, she's totally had a nose job. She's got the nose job nose.
Right. But like, she's leaving kids alone at 10, 8, and 2.
In the middle of the night to go on a date.
I mean,
To get paid for a date.
There's a reason she lives on the beach without her kids, and her mom won't take her calls and stuff. Like, this is the stuff that I actually never knew about her, and it's really gross. I love it. There's more. Give me more.
There you go.
And I made
Get a cell phone.
Hackride has such a boner as a demon for this bitch. I can't.
Of course.
He can't wait to skin her.
My 2-year-old
In
daughter
hell,
was still
you know.
So does every man in chat.
Every night she slept at my breast, and I had a family bed. My kids and I grew up in South and Central America, and my mother was very cold, but my nannies would caress me from head to toe, and I learned to carry that with me and give it to my children. And I was a very affectionate, loving, devoted mother. I spent all my time with my kids.
You hear the big sigh from him?
Yes.
The guy doing the interview was like, "Oh my god, this chick, does she even hear what she's saying?" All right, let's go. Let's keep going.
14 grand
It's
a
like deep
month,
breath.
8,000 from my benefactor.
like, I'm leaving.
Airbnb, I was making 15 to 20,000 a month on this huge property. It was my 5th property that I was owning, and I was a boss, and I lost my kids, and I couldn't do anything. I let everything go.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
I was
Here comes the
broken.
drama.
I got sober 12 days after. Anyone who looks at me and is like, she's on drugs, I'm eccentric because I'm hurting. Because every day I mourn my living children. I go to Orange County every week.
Hey.
Unless for some reason I can't get a ride and it's expensive to Uber. But I go every week, and that's why I have 9 warrants for my arrest. I call them the 9 noble warrants because
What?
my own family calls the police on me. And this is something that is more white culture, but now everyone does it. And I talk about my warrants with them. They've looked them up. They know it's for going to see my kids. And also Santa Monica PD arrested me on my wedding day, and the guy...
Okay. She got arrested on her wedding day. I didn't know this.
Neither did I. We watched the wedding last week. And nine warrants she calls. She has names for her warrants.
The 9 noble warrants. But the cops don't arrest her, so it's okay.
And I
They
got
all know her.
They sat and watched that shit. And we're like, we're going to go get her once this shit's over. They sat and watched that shit on EJ Electra, and then they arrested her.
No, it was before her wedding. We'll hear about it. Here we go. Well, let's listen.
Guy who had a vendetta against me, even that cop was like, yo, I could have sent you to LAX and I didn't. He's like, I know about your warrants. He's like, but he's like, just, and he purposely held my skateboard. This was when they arrested me on my wedding day. They purposely held my skateboard, and I wouldn't leave the jail without my skateboard, but he wanted to make sure he was going to talk to me, so he kept it. So he came back to the front of the police station. He goes, I got a message for you. Because I ran away from him at City Hall when I was doing a topless speech. And he caught me the next week at
Topless.
As one does.
doing another topless speech. So he had my
Did you
warrant.
say topless?
Yeah,
Speech.
Yes.
That's what
Dirty
they
old
arrested me.
man.
Oh,
And
damn.
then 8 LAPD officers went to our wedding, and they're all like laughing their tuckuses off because I handed them the mugshot. And so here's LAPD supporting me. And
Was it a topless mug shot?
no, I
Just
put my
joking,
shirt
just
on
joking.
because I wanted to go to my wedding. I was like, please.
Regular
I
Rickles
was like,
over
let
here.
me go. And oh, look, I'm putting it on. And this guy already had a vendetta because I already ran away from him. And so he gave me my board back. He tried to keep my board. I was sorry because he wanted to tell me the message. He goes, hey, you know, no more messing around, no more like running around topless or whatever his little thing was. And I was like,
No more
yo,
breaking the law.
rules and laws are omens. It's to weaponize my
Wait, did you hear that?
integration state.
Oh no, it started over. What just happened?
That's okay. Are you
We have
saying
to
that
stop anyway.
No, yeah. So are you saying that she, like, okay, you're gonna tell me the laws, but I'm a superhuman. So
Yeah,
those
she
are,
said those are only for humans.
Oh my god. All right. So we are at. I'm time stamping this so we can come back to it because people, I right into the veins. WAWA. Oh fuck, that's good. Okay. Let's get to some of these.
You were watching
You were,
Catch 22 with DJ Electra. Yay! Thank you guys
Yes.
for being here.
yes. Oh, DJ Electra, can we mention what happened to your radio show?
Oh, yes. The radio station has been permanently shut down. I'm so sad. It's been a year of learning how to be a radio DJ, amazing broadcasting, and now it's over.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I am too.
Wasn't
I'm sad.
it wasn't it had nothing to do with you or your shows or anything like that. I kind of know a little of the backs. It is not 2024 is not about radio anymore. And
No,
so
it's about YouTube.
right. And so or it's just that medium is gone. And what I think you're doing what was your highest view count at that radio station that your producer told you?
There was somewhere in the 30s.
Okay. All right. So people, we have a job. We got to make sure that everything that DJ Electra does gets about those numbers so that then she
No,
can
more numbers, please.
well, no, much more numbers, but I'm just
Share.
yeah, so but I wanted to say one of the things that you are doing is that you started a Patreon. And
did.
yeah, so it's a free so the thing that's cool about Patreon now is there's a free level. So
Yep.
she has a free Patreon, people. If you love DJ Electra and you love the music shows, you're putting your old radio shows on here. I've seen you put like 5 or 6 on already.
There's more. There's like 10 or 15 so far, and I have tons. I've done over like, I don't know, probably 100 shows by now. I have 2 a week, 2-hour-long shows. So I'm gonna keep putting shows up there, and they're good. Some of them are funny because they're in the beginning and they were really bad, but then they get better. So
all right,
check
people.
that out.
Yeah, and so her Patreon, which is free again, but I also want everyone to go to her YouTube because we have not yet talked about or spent enough time about your YouTube channel, but now it's time. So people, make sure you get over to Electra Fry, subscribe. We want to get her channel monetized. We're going to put some cool stuff up for here too. Just think of it as Hack Ride Channel 2. Even though it's her own channel, it has nothing to do with Hack Ride Studios as far as like YouTube. So if you ban us, she's separate.
But I just put Hack Ride Studios in there so that people will go subscribe there because that's where my show is. So
exactly. So, but come to Electra's channel, subscribe here. Gonna throw some fun stuff there eventually. The thing about what we've decided to do is anywhere we go that we add stuff like Patreon or memberships, we're gonna do original programming. So we're not just gonna like copy and paste the same stuff. Here's where all the free stuff is on YouTube. You can get all the free stuff here on YouTube. But if you want the Gongoozlers, you get a membership. If you want to see some of the music stuff, we're going to move that over to Patreon. It's going to be free, but we're going to do our music video shows over there because, we want to keep our relationship with our partners, YouTube, going strong. And so there's a little sort of hitch in the get along when it comes to the copyright music issue. And instead of just like fighting that, and making it a big deal, we're going to go to where we can do those shows. And you guys can come see them. We'll send you the links. Nothing changes. It uses the YouTube platform to play the shows on Patreon. So it's almost the same thing. And so you'll get everything. And so, and then also, can I mention one more thing? I'm doing your plugs here, but
yes, please. I like when you do my plugs. I'm so bad at self-promotion.
I know. That's why I'm trying to do them. But so for our channel, we are starting this week with Weekends with Hack Ride Studios. That's right.
Woo.
Over 60 hours of programming starting on Friday night, ending on Sunday. So, you're hanging out this weekend and there's nothing to do, turn it on. Next weekend, nothing to do, turn it on. And every weekend, we're changing and adding to it. So at 3 p.m. on this weekend, 3 p.m. next weekend, for months out, you'll never see the same thing. So we think it's a way that people haven't maybe seen Puzzle Box or Catch 22 or all the cartoons I've done for Blind Mike or all the appearances on Blind Mike. It's literally everything our studio's done in a big 60, 70 block chunk. And then we're going to play that for you every weekend because we want to, with over 500 videos on our channel or almost 500 videos, we're leaving it up to you. Hey, go find it. Go find what you want to find. Go find something to entertain yourself. Well, that's not how I grew up. I grew up with stuff on the channel and then you're just flipping and finding stuff. So, you know, we're going back to Gen X TV a little bit here with the weekends with Hack Ride. It'll just be a premiere that's on all the time. By the way, not my idea. I got to give it up to Melton. Melton, Nobody Loves Onions or Nobody Likes Onions, that show. I saw his 24-hour streams, and I was like, that's a pretty good idea. I wonder if I'd ever have enough content to do that. Here we are months later. I have enough. We're doing it. So if you like anything Hack Ride Studios done, make sure you grab a subscription, grab a membership. We're going to have a lot of good stuff, a lot of Gongoozler stuff. Anything else that you want to plug, Electra, before we get out of here today? Get ready for Puzzle Box.
No, you handled it. Let's get ready for Puzzle Box. Exactly. Puzzle Box is up next, you guys. Stay tuned.
Yes. Now let's see. Is there? Oh, look at that. See, I was gonna say sometimes there's like last second things. Oh, Cordis gifted a membership.
Thank you, Cordis. And Cordis subscribed to my Patreon too, so that's really cool.
Oh, you got to screenshot that, Cordis. Look who got your membership. That's right, Wendy Pack.
All right, Wendy. Where's Wendy?
Wendy got the membership. She's
good.
Sneaking in the chat there. Thank you so much, Cordis and Wendy. And
yay!
Yeah, now you're connected for life. Wendy, if it doesn't work out with the potato, Cordis is a good egg. He's a good egg, and he's very creative. And yeah, you know, I'm sure he would stay hard as a rock when he entered that dime machine. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Oh, hey, look, it's Alvin Linker. This is a great.
Hey, Alvin Linker.
I
noticed he put something. He wants to do a record with me. Yeah, let's make a record together.
He saw that you're into weirdos, and he's 100% about it because that is a motherfucking another weirdo.
Is he from No Filter?
Yeah, he's on there sometimes. Yeah, that's where I've seen Andrew. He's with Andrew sometimes, which I believe they're actually on right now. And so here's the thing: we love all our friends, but there's only so many time slots, and this is when we're doing it. And we're going up against our friends, but we don't care because we trust you as an audience with your phone to choose what you want in that moment. And we would recommend, if we're boring in the moment, which I am a lot of the times, go over and check out them. And then when they're boring, come back. This is what we used to do. It's called flipping channels, baby. And so eventually there's going to be more than enough content creators where you're going to have 10 choices a day, which I can't wait. Sometimes I don't have choices. I'm like, we need more content creators. It's like 9 p.m. at night here on the West Coast. There's nothing good on. What the hell? And so if you're thinking about doing stuff out there, please get a camera, make a show, contact Hack Ride Studios. We will help you for free.
We will support you. Definitely.
Well, DJ Electra will do all the work, but I will support you morally.
Yeah, he gives me a lot of work, you guys.
No, don't say that. They actually take that seriously. I give her no work. She
What?
No, what? I ask her to do work, and if she wants to do it, that's great. But there's no demands. The demands come for the sex, not the work.
No demands. Oh.
And I get none of either. Ugh.
Right. You get none. Nada.
Anyway, folks, you can say goodbye to your people. Puzzle Box will be it'll be about like 5-10 minutes late. I like to do the pre-funk, listen to a little Killing Joke, get hard, and then we're good to go. I also got to put on blackface.
Yes. So the outro.
I have more work to do is what you're saying? I'm not done. I haven't done enough. Okay.
Your computer is faster than mine. You told me not to load it because my computer's too slow.
Well, I think it's been working, don't you?
No, I haven't been playing the videos. You have.
I know, but outro.
And yes, it has been working. It doesn't cut out as much. It's good.
Yeah, and also, so people, what we have been doing is loading one video at a time too. So if you're out there as a content creator and want to load up all 10 videos, that seems to slow things down. Yes, we've learned. Learned our lesson. We seem to learn something every week, which is amazing. So everyone, and hey, it's your show. You say goodbye. Why am I talking? I'm out of here.
Oh, wait, I did want to do one more thing. After Puzzle Box, I'm going to interview Boney.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, you want to see me talk to a boner? It's going to happen tonight after Puzzle Box.
And she didn't even have to drive a state, people. She didn't even have to cross state lines to talk to this boner.
Nope. I got boners all around me.
On that note, see you in a few. Boners all around her. Here we go.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Puzzle Box is up next, so stay tuned. Love, DJ ELECTRA.